Okay, yeah, I'm doing back to back. I'm going through it, but still, part three of this, I talked about earlier about your suppliers, understanding who your suppliers are, and that information sometimes will be given to you, after your formulation, depending on how you're working with the company that's formulating it. They may connect you with a few suppliers where they've actually brought the ingredients in from to formulate your drink. Sometimes that's a good thing, but like again, it all depends on where you are having this, what company is doing the formulation. Sometimes these companies have really close-knit associations with specific suppliers. And when they do your formulation, they say, okay, you can get it from this supplier, that supplier, so on and so forth, and all that other stuff. So, it's always good to just be able to know that you don't necessarily have to use the suppliers that they recommend, but they'll tell you that when you do that, if you change other than what they recommend, it's going to affect the initial flavor of your drink because you're going to another supplier and the flavor may be a little off. So it'll vary, which is true, but sometimes that's a good thing, okay? So, but anyway, I mentioned in my last video about TTB. So everything that you do in this alcohol business when it comes to ready to drink is you have to get everything approved through TTB, from your formula to your labels and any and everything else you get through TTB. Make sure you get your importer and wholesale licenses. It'd be great if you can find a consultant in this business. I will recommend a consultant. Her name is Vanessa Braxton, and she has been just phenomenal in helping us to kind of weed out a lot of the weeds on what we've been dealing with in this space. She's worth every dollar that you spend on her consulting services. And at the same time, she also provides a host of other things that will help you do this. But again, keep everything business, keep everything on a contractual basis. Before you pay anything, make sure you have an understanding of what you're paying for. Make sure you have an agreement for everything that you're doing. So this way you can kind of move through things very quickly on a business sense, and you'll get the results. But Vanessa Braxton has been instrumental in helping Junetini to be able to create or to be able to weed through some of the licensing issues that we've had to deal with TTB. So TTB is kind of the cornerstone of you getting things jumped off and started. And then also, too, from there, now you have to branch off and we talk about distribution. We're talking about registering your brand in each state, because you just can't get a brand and just start selling it. It has to be registered within the state, or else you got problems. So it's coming up on 3 minutes on this one. So look, I'll catch you on I think it's part 4, right? Okay.